What is going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Listen, wanted to go ahead and start this show off and get everything cracking. Listen, this is going to be a clearing everything and just kind of just making things plain type of show, right? This is not about beef or whatever, but we're just getting some things over and done with and moved around. It's time for some stuff to be squashed as it relates to what's been going on with all of us and this drama and carrying on. And also, why is King being so quiet? Why is King being so quiet? Why isn't King joining in all of this? Why isn't he saying anything? And why isn't he jumping in? Well, we're going to discuss all that tonight. So, and again, if you guys are interested, please join the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. Please share and like the video. Please pass the video along. Also on the Instagram channels, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel and also ConsciousTv. Make sure you all go over to Instagram and do the same thing. And also over there on United Kingdom Ministries on Facebook, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button over there and follow. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, everybody. So I'm about to bring my buddy on. I'm about to bring ConsciousTv on, and let's really truly have this conversation. I don't know if you guys are ready for this, but we have already discussed all of this stuff already, and we're about to shut some foolishness down. And even if someone says something about this afterwards, King is not even about to even be bothered because it's about way more to it than this than what y'all even think. Anyways. Conscious.
Hey.
What's up, darlings?
What's going on? First of all, I ain't your buddy, bitch. I'm your baby mother. So
okay.
You got respect on my name.
Okay, I was, just whatever. What's up, bro? Hey, bro.
What's going on? What's going on, Jive Nation? I feel like such a stranger over here. And guess what? I'm still blocked in your chat.
You are not blocked in my chat. Hold on.
Oh, never mind. It says someone you've blocked is a moderator here. Oh, got it.
Oh, yeah, someone that you blocked. Okay, yeah. So you can comment. It's fine.
All right.
So we had a conversation earlier and just kind of clearing the air and talking about a lot of things because ultimately, you wanted to make amends and make peace with some individuals. And I'm really at this point just but just over it, right? You talked to Miko, you and Miko and I have talked, and we just kind of went from there. So let's just go ahead and try to get into it. We were supposed to have this conversation with, I hate to even bring this girl's name up, but we're gonna do it anyways. With Andrea. I told you, I said I really don't want to have this conversation with Andrea. One, because I'm at a point where she does not even owe me an apology. Well, she does. She owes me an apology, but I'm so far removed from that. I just really don't even care anymore. It is what it is. It's just whatever. Bygones, and we move on. Now we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. We'll deal with that later. What's up, y'all? Hey, Nay. What's up, Tiffany? Hey, Miss Sheila. Hey. Everybody, what's going on? Everybody. I'm not calling everybody's name, but y'all know I love y'all. Y'all got it. Praise the Lord.
Thumbs up this goddamn video. Thumbs it up.
So, a lot of really considered me to be crazy, emotional, manic. Well, you put that out there, but man,
excuse you.
You did.
I'm listening.
Okay, and so but this thing came from a place that started way before any of this beef even started between the three of us or four of us, whatever. And so when we were talking earlier, we just got a clear understanding of what's really going on, and it just made sense. At this point, a lot of people want to know why I'm not involved, and I am so far removed from any of this stuff. And it's like I told you before, it's about attention. It's about people wanting to build off of your name. And although we are Larry, myself, Miko, you, we're at 20, 30, 40, almost 50, and Larry's at 70. I mean, you know, we're there. We're nowhere where we are going to be. But at the end of the day, it's about building and having content and growing. So all of this stuff is going on. I'm gonna let you go ahead and kind of like take it because again, you know, you did initiate a lot of the conversation, and I want us to have the conversation like we did earlier.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I think where we probably should start off at is me and you reconciling for one, which I have to give major props to your good sister, your good Judy, the Eve to your Adam, Miss Miko. She was very integral in kind of reconciling the issues and the division between me, you, and Larry Reed. And I'm really grateful to her for that, because when me and you fell out initially, and we had officially closed the friendship out when I said, you know, okay, Josh, just go your way. You seem to be over it. You don't really seem to be interested in trying to, you know, keep me in your friendship afloat. I'm not going to run behind you, because at that time I was making a lot of effort when you and Andrea Sawyer was really picking up together. You guys were collaborating heavily, and it just seemed to me that, and me and Andrea are fine, so we're just literally speaking in retrospect. It just seemed at the time to me that as you and Andrea were getting to know each other, it felt like I was being pushed out. And then because I also happen to have also been friends with Larry, it also seemed to you, I understand, that I was biased, which I never felt like I was. I felt like I was fighting for you both, and I was fighting for the bullshit to be no more. So when we fell out and the shit hit the fan, and you was getting up here manic 9 a.m. 9 a.m. in the morning, before you even cracked the Cheerios, before you even cracked the Lucky Charms, before you even brought out the spoiled half-gallon of milk to pour into the bowl, you was already dragging the bitch to and fro in the damn fourth watch hours of the mountain. And I was like, oh my God.
Well, no, that ain't how they went. I was not dragging you. I was not dragging you. I kept saying we ain't got no beef. I kept saying. Now, I did call you my little pony and all those things like that, you know, because again, you got long bony hair. So I mean, it is what it is. But go ahead.
I guess it was just the bitch times 75. Like all the bitches might have convinced me that maybe we did have a problem. I don't know, you know. But nonetheless, at that time, that even when shit was hitting the fan, I was still like, this is my nigga, period. Pool, period, point blank. I still love you. I don't want to do this. And I feel like we all can see where this whole thing is going. And we're trying to prevent what looks like to be the inevitable, but the train seems to already be, like the boulder was already rolling, and it was too much momentum behind it to actually stop it. So when the shit hit the fan, and then everything just played out, everything fell out. A lot of people got involved. We know that Fupa Camp got involved. When me and you first fell out, Fupa jumped his sloth foot, raggedy goddamn Gaines Green big toe having ass in the middle of it out of the gate. Like, me and you hadn't even officially fell out, and I got several text messages I think back in December and November from Fupa, where he was like, look, you and Jives got some tension. I'm not going to get involved. I do have my opinion, but I'm going to reserve it. But what I will say as a 60-year-old elderly man is I too am pressed because I've been texting you and you don't seem to be texting me back and you don't talk to me anymore and you don't respond to me anymore and you don't update me about the William McCray case anymore, and I just been feeling away about that. And I'm looking at this goddamn novel that's playing out in my phone like, Fupa, girl, are you okay? Like, first of all, we're not friends. I don't know you. Like, you latched on to me and King during the height of the William McCray rundown, and you was just an email buddy. The only reason you got my phone is because William McCray stuck his pussy meat up your ass and had your channel shut down, and you was losing your mind. You all black around the back of the goddamn neck, sweating out your goddamn blood pressure, manic all around YouTube. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, my channel, William McCray is taking my. And so I reached out to him to let him know. I gave him some pointers, which was really crazy that Fupa went left on me, because I'm like, bitch, I gave you sound feedback that could have actually helped you to get in front of McCray when he was coming for your platform, which he did, and he did it successfully. So I was just like, Fupa, I don't know you, buddy. Like, and, you know, I appreciate you because you've been kind of an informant and you kind of been giving us information and you seem to just be a general supporter. But when he texted me about me and your situation, that was one of the first times that I had to put my foot off in his fucking throat. I know he wanted my dick in it, but that's when I had to put my foot in it instead. So I said, Fupa, and I still have the text messages in my phone. Like, that's one of the other reasons that I know that Fupa is a fugazi, punk ass, raggedy face, gravity bound ass, hellbound bitch, because he don't stand and root and seat and convict himself in the fucking truth. Because you were so pressed about me and Jives' situation, but really you used that situation because you was pressed about me and your situation. A situation that I didn't even know me and you had, ho. Like, I didn't know you. So I told Fupa, I said, look, I don't know you, nigga. And what me and Jives have going on is between me and Jives. I don't feel comfortable discussing my personal relationship and what me and Jives are going through with you, because as far as I'm concerned, you are outsider. Now, you may be getting chummy and real sweet on Jives, and he may be giving you a few more hugs in the friendship than I am. So maybe you feel like you have a place to speak on the situation between me and Jives, but I'm letting you know, as the other half of the friendship, that you don't have a right to speak to me about my situation with Jives. So we can dead that conversation. And as far as me not texting you back, as far as me not calling you back, as far as me not really engaging you and none of that, because these niggas was really on my asshole last year. Like, these niggas was tagging me on Instagram, following me everywhere, DMing me on everything, emailing me everywhere. Like, there was not a point in time between October of last year and December where Fupa was not pressed to be on ConsciousTv's dick. And so that immediately turned me off, because I'm not a codependent I don't like a pressed ass, tight ass nigga. Like, fall back up off me, bitch. Give me 50 feet for one, because I ain't even that friendly of a person. I ain't even that goddamn introverted. I'm a fucking Scorpio. I'm very observant. I'm very introverted. So I'm just not naturally a very social individual, and he was just a little too pressed for me. So, you know, all that happened, and then before I know it, I guess Fupa took that response from me laying off into his ass in that text message, and then before I know it, you know, he was starting to slick shade or whatever, you know, and then he kind of wrapped up shading me as having your back instead of being a man and just saying, look, ConsciousTv, I thought I could have been cool with you. Your response to me did hurt my feelings when I thought we could have deepened our association and maybe been closer than that. And I would have really respected that. Now, I still would have left the bitch at the door with it closed in his face, but I would have softened the closing of the door. I wouldn't have slapped the door. I just would have silently closed it in his face. I would have, had that rejection be more digestible, because I'm assuming that, being over 40 years old, being over 50 years of age, girl, that you just more well built as I'm thinking this is a man. I'm thinking Fupa is a man. I'm not thinking that this is a bull dagger in the body of a man, but I'm thinking that this is, a man, but this is a vagina. This is
Well,
a
let me,
vagina.
let me let me jump in and say this,
Okay, you go ahead.
because this is where a lot of things went left. And yes, people did get pressed, but from my end, because a lot, and this is just the truth, a lot of these people that are going off and going crazy, truth of the matter is, they were a few people that were my moderators.
Mm.
All of these people, like Daryl was a moderator.
Yes.
Kim was a moderator. Roxanne was a moderator. April was a moderator. What's her name? Miss, I don't know, something Hall. Miss
Mm-hmm.
Hall. She was. These people, they were on my team, and when I stopped supporting Daryl and all of the foolishness, because there's a reason why I stopped supporting all the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And I know
Tell us.
people really want me to go in right now, but there's a reason why I don't have the energy for that no more.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't get it twisted. Like I told you before, if I come back out the gate, we're gonna shut all this down. Channels, Facebook, YouTube, like channels, Insta, we're gonna shut it all down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not Sharita. Thank you, Nay, Miss Sharita. We're gonna shut it all down. But I think a lot of us are working towards more things than this mess right here. But anyways, let's speak truth to power here.
Yes, God.
We were on a mission, and this is the truth. We were on a mission dealing with McCrae.
And succeeded.
And that's what it was. There were people in the midst that was trying to bring about division, because they was like, oh, Jives trying to bring shine or outshine Conscious. And I was like, no. The thing is, I know him better than Conscious does. And I can read him for filth better than anybody can.
Okay, but not better than Conscious can. But you did know him better than Conscious did. Yes.
You know what?
I'm listening.
But it is what it is. And so when that thing died down, we started dealing with the documents, court documents and stuff with Larry. And I forgot what date it was. But during that time, we started looking at documents and we started looking crazy, because we just started seeing things that didn't add up. And so there was a divide that happened. William Force went his way, Larry went his way, and me and you was still cool. But truth of the matter, you was rocking with Larry, and you just kind of like, hey, I kept saying, okay, we ain't got no beef.
Oh God! Hold on, wait. Can we do a poll real quick? Just like, can I just politely ask, so kindly, the hybrid mix of the Jive Nation and Conscious crew in the chat? Do you guys feel like, those of you who actually paid attention when everything was happening, do you guys feel like I was in more support of Larry, or do you guys feel like I was balanced in my friendship between the two? And I want you guys to speak very honestly.
Be honest. Be honest. If y'all
be honest, don't be afraid to piss Jive off. I mean, he gonna block most of y'all for telling the truth, but just yield to the truth. The Lord is in your favor.
I guess ain't nobody got nothing to say. Come on, speak now.
They got something to say, because what I've noticed about going live is that the chat be delayed like by 15. Yeah, it be delayed by 15, 20 seconds. Okay, so Nay run that shit said yes. Minky said balance. T-Money78 says more supportive of Larry. Nay Run That Shit says more supportive of Larry. Miss Perry says yes. I don't know what that means. Lady Queen says in more support of. These are biased ass responses from Jive Nation. Conscious crew, where y'all at in the building?
Listen, y'all just be honest. If y'all felt that it was balanced, just say I felt it was balanced with a little shade. I felt it was balanced, period. Or
okay, don't be helping them out, giving them no ideas because you don't keep trying to guide them, and they're already biased as hell. KC says I feel you were neutral at first. Just be real says Larry. Martha Mark says Larry. Balance. Can it really be a balance? Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about. Okay, so the majority of folks probably feels in support of Larry.
I agree with Janice. You were being balanced, but Jives was not being receptive. I was over it at that point.
Boom.
When I was not being receptive, I was already over it. Go ahead.
So that's honest. That's honest. That's honest. Now, yeah, that's honest. So let's go into some particular things then, because one of the things that made it, one of the milestones in that situation that made it seem like I was biased was the fact that I did the interview with Larry, but what people didn't know, even though I stated.
That's going to go somewhere. Come on, let's talk about that.
Even though I did let the people know in the chat, the narrative still got spun that I did not extend the olive branch to you, and you were actually the first person that I actually offered the interview to, and we had a detailed conversation where I asked you, were you interested, and were you okay with doing this? And I told you I wanted to speak with Larry, speak to you, get y'all side, and then see if there could be some reconciliation. And initially, you were on board, and then you changed your mind, which you had a right to.
So this is the reason why it went left. Because that, and again, we've already talked about this. You did the live with Larry, and I didn't listen to it, to be honest with you. I got bits and pieces. And the bits and pieces that I got pissed me off because it to me, from what I was sent by Andrea, because again, in all of this, the person that was instigating all of this the most was Andrea, because she came to me initially saying, I want you to do my bill. This is where it all started. She said, I want you to do my bill. And I was like, oh, okay. And after that, even in private conversations, she started throwing shots and shade at Larry. This is where it all started. And so the stuff that she was telling me was pissing me all the way off. And then when you and I was trying to talk, I was irritated because I was like, I was already on one with Larry at the time. But either way it go, she didn't come initially with the drama, but she slipped it right on in. But all the while I kept asking for the documents of what she said she was working on. And so then it started looking like Jives was crazy. But I'm sitting out here trying to work with this chick, and I'm trying to maintain, let's do this bill, but it just kept going other ways. Then Daryl jumped in, and it just started going another way. When we got documentations, it just went left real quick. And then, at that particular time, you started going in, was like, baby daddy is out here acting crazy. He's a man, da, da, da. It just went crazy. And so I'm sitting out here trying to hold face like, hey, we ain't got no beef. I'm just stating the facts or whatever. I understand you rooting for your friend, but it's like, this is what it is. And even after that conversation that you, I, and her had, she was still in your comments, jugging at you. And I'm telling her like, hey, leave dude alone. Like, hey, because you messing with him is ultimately going to come back at me. And it just went crazy. So after all of that, everybody was like, oh, Jives can't keep no friends. He falling out with everybody. And I'm saying to myself, y'all don't even know what's going on. All y'all see is the stuff on the outside. Y'all see these videos, y'all see these lives and all this crazy stuff, and everybody's like Jives, 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 Jives. And I'm like, there's truly a history why I truly am the way that I am. Why I will read a nigga real quick and pop all the way off. I'll be nice and then go smooth off. And now everybody's like, well, why didn't Jives go off on Daryl, them, and Andrea like he did with Larry them? Well, to be honest with you, I'm over it. I'm over it. I mean, because what y'all fail to realize is we've done videos after videos about trying to get the tea and stuff. And then, to be honest with you, the reason why Miko is involved because she asked a simple question. Miko came on all the while saying to this girl, hey, why are you involving my brother in something and making a whole mess about something? And he ain't got nothing to do with this. You came from Larry's platform over here to John's platform and created a whole bunch of drama. And she kept saying, no, I did not. No, I did not. And I'm saying, and all the while, I'm not saying nothing because I'm trying to hold face like, chick. Now you know you started mess. But again, I'm just laying this out for everybody. I'm laying this out. So then by the time Miko gets on the phone, Miko's already pissed because she's like, now, nigga, you was on here lying. You was on here with all this other stuff. I mean, we got history of stuff. And so when it's all said and done, she went from Larry, she came to me, she went to Daryl, left Daryl. Well, she was at Daryl saying to Daryl that I paid her, I sold my mama out, and I'm no good. I'm a liar. I try to take things from her fiance. And I'm saying to myself, what? What? And because her fiance never did anything for me. Me and her fiance had a conversation about branding and marketing, and that was it. Cool guy, but that was it. Never gave me anything, no money, no nothing, period. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. So by this time, everybody had a Patreon. Me, you, Larry. By this time, my Patreon had all the tea in there. You know, we had all the tea, videos and everything. By this time, I told them, because I'm jumping through all of this really quick. By this time, I'm telling them, hey, let Larry alone, because it just started just becoming every day Larry. I'm like, look, and y'all know I was cussing at the time. And then we're going to get to that in a minute. We're going to get to these moderators in a minute. By this time, I said to them, listen, if y'all want to build, I told Andrea, I said, listen, you're working on a bill. You're working on a bill. Stay focused on your bill. That's it. I told Daryl, I said, Daryl, you want to build your channel? Start helping people and move forward. Period. Move forward. So, and then the doxing started getting out just stupid crazy. And I said to them, I said, look, y'all are doxing people, and that is against the law, and you can go to jail. Next thing I know, she calls me talking about she feels some type of way. We used to talk all the time. Now we don't talk. We were like family. And I'm like, okay, but family, okay. But I said, we can't do this. Y'all need to move on. So then she gets on the phone and says, you know, Daryl, doxing is against the law, and you shouldn't be doing that. I said, what? I said, I told y'all niggas that already. What are you talking about? So then right after that, Daryl is talking about, well, I felt like you abandoned me. I felt like you just left me out there to the coals because they start talking about me, and Jives, you didn't say nothing. And I'm saying to myself, I'm not about to jump back in this because I told y'all to leave it alone. And the reason why I told them to leave it alone was because I said, you're giving Larry more shine than what you act like you want to give him. Because either way it go, you're sending people to Larry's page. I said, if the nigga is a non-factor in your life, don't mention him. If you feel like he's nothing and nobody, don't mention him. Move on. Just like the horse is out here talking about me. And I'm like, nigga, I don't even talk about you. But still, my name is in your dick suckers. So I'm just like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm about to be old Mario in a second.
It's my job to be ratchet on this live. You gotta say,
I'm
with Holy Ghost, keep them close. Stay near the cross.
So I'm just like, you know, my name keep coming up. So I'm like, okay. So then next thing you know, some of my moderators, only a few, started jumping ship back and forward. And then Daryl is over here, calling people bees and hoes. But one of my moderators, which was Dennis S., was like, Jives, I've been watching this stuff. And even Nay, she was like, she kept saying in the comments, y'all over there letting people talk about King Jives like y'all do, and y'all coming over here talking about, we love you, King, and ain't nobody saying nothing. And then Dennis was like, hold on. Now I've been watching all of this, and y'all over there allowing this man to talk about Jives when in essence, all of y'all came from Jives. And y'all not saying nothing, and you're not standing up for him, and you're not telling this man, hey, chill out on Jives, because Jives is the reason why you are where you are. So then my moderators started acting crazy. And then they go over there, and I'm every punk, fag, mother, you know, just all of this stuff. And so by this time, you know, Dennis and arm strips and arm wings, whatever you call her, she started, and Roxanne and Sharita and all these other people start going in on me, and then them and Dennis start going back and forth. Then Dennis then called somebody a B, and then they didn't got upset. Oh, Jives, you let them call me a B. And I said, well, hold on. I said, aren't y'all grown? I said, aren't you all grown? You all should be able to handle the situation like adults, because the fact of the matter is you'll go over on Daryl Moore's platform, and Daryl Moore can cuss everybody out. Everybody's a B. Everybody's this, that, and the third, bread baskets and all kind of stuff. And y'all don't say nothing, but then you come over here and everybody want to be sensitive. I said, let's be adults about this and state the facts of what's really going on. All right, so when I stopped dealing with Daryl, when I stopped dealing with Andrea, and I blocked them in my phone, that's when they started going crazy. I didn't know anything about Daryl texting me. I didn't know anything about Andrea texting me. I walked away and I left them alone. It wasn't until one day I was on my computer and I started getting text messages on my computer, which I think is stupid, because once you're blocked, you're blocked. But on your computer, if anybody has a Mac, if somebody who you've blocked is texting you, it'll have a moon right there, and it'll let you know that they are muted, but the text messages come in on your computer, but they won't come in on your phone. Anyways, so they out here threatening me. Oh, you punked mother this and you this. Oh, you're jealous of Daryl, and Daryl's growing. You're not. And I was like, what? Oh, and Nico's, your sister is a low down son of a pop, 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 pop. And I was like, hey. So by this time, everybody's feelings are out the door. Everybody's feelings are out the door. Like everybody, it's really like F you and the train you rode in on. Period. So then I'm sitting here going at it because I'm like trying to defend myself. And then everybody starts beefing. Me, you, Larry, Daryl, Andrea, and these moderators. We're just going at it, making videos after videos and just going in. Folks is doxing people and everything. And I am at a point, I'm like going in. And then by this time, me and you are about like done. Like I think we ended it around Christmas, and I was still trying to hold face and be done. And I think after you made that video, again, I didn't watch it. And Andrea kept sending me clips.
Oh, the interview?
Yeah.
Between me and Larry? Okay.
The interview with you and Larry. And then there was a video that you did, you had on Red and Black. She started sending me clips from it. And
okay, now, hold on. Before you get to that one, can you just like clear up the part about, because there's still people in this chat and T-Money78 who used to fuck with a nigga who apparently don't, because he felt like I leaned a little bit to the left too much. But it's people still in this chat who think that I never extended the opportunity. So can you let them know that I bitch? Me and you had a whole conversation about you doing the interview as well, and you changed your mind somewhere in between the manifestation of it.
So you and I talked, and you said I'm going to do an interview with Larry, and this was before we all the way cut it off. You and I had a conversation about this. And I told you, I said, well, I don't really care for the conversation with Larry because I'm not all the way cool. But if you want to do it, do it. Me personally, no. I'm like, but if you want to bring me on with Larry, okay, cool. We can all have an honest conversation. But you wanted to do the conversation with Larry. And so I just told you then I'm not going to listen to it. So by that time, Andrea is sending me clips from it. And she's sending me the clips of you sounding like you're being messy and shady towards me.
I wasn't.
Which is pissing me off. So
which pissed me off because I distinctively recall telling you, Jives, baby daddy, big booty daddy, big cock daddy, that if you're not gonna look at it, that means don't you let a motherfucker bring you a piece of it, a corner of it, 15 seconds of it, not a minute of it. If you ain't gonna listen in full context with your own ears and your own mind, use your own critical thinking, and keep the context of who you know I am, coupled with the fact that we are friends and you know I fuck with you and love you in context, to listening to that interview, you better not have a motherfucking thing to do with a piece of that damn interview. And yet you set your ass there and you digested pieces. You let people bring you parts of the interview and then let it spin a narrative in you emotionally that I felt like wasn't true to the nature of the interview.
So when all of that happened, yes, I did go against all of it, but we're gonna get to why I didn't like that. So at this part, the interview, and I think we were still communicating afterwards.
Yes.
We were still communicating afterwards. And by this time, I got Andrea, she's being what's the word, instigating things with you, and I'm just trying to stay out of it. And so by the time I have a conversation with you, we already heated. You mad, I'm mad. It is what it is. So then all of this mess starts spiraling. It starts spiraling real bad. And then what happened? You said at that particular point, it was around December, you said, well, Jives, I guess it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. And you said to me, well, I'm not gonna go public or whatever. If our friendship's over, we just not go public, we just go our separate way. This nigga makes a whole long dissertation. And now conscious. This is what happens. This is
Mm-hmm.
what happened.
Mm-hmm.
You and I fell out.
Because you missing some parts in here, but I'm gonna fill them in for you when you get done.
That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You and I fell out.
Yes.
Oh, she said, and Kim instigated all this. Yes, she did. You and I fell out. And
How Kim is hold on. How does Kim even have how does Kim know to instigate anything, but the bitch can't instigate herself onto a scale, the bitch can't instigate herself onto a diet, the bitch can't instigate herself onto some high blood pressure medicine, the bitch can't instigate herself onto some goddamn on gastric bypass surgery. The bitch can't actually find no way to instigate herself into anything that's actually going to better her as a woman and better her as a soul. And didn't the same bitch have the audacity to ask you that she would have came?
She kept saying, "Oh, Andrea, we love you, we support you." And at first she was like, something's kind of messy. Andrea's kind. But then she went to Daryl Moore and was like, "Andrea, we love you. Oh, we support you. You're a woman. We uplift you." And I was, what? How you gonna go to my? And see, that's the reason why Miko, Nay, Yvette, Dennis, everybody, and Dana was all pissed because they said, "What is this? How y'all jumping?" So my people was going. They was like, "Jives, you may not watch it, but we watching it." And so Yvette then was bringing stuff back, and I was like, "Listen, y'all, I'm really trying to do better." So by this time, and I think I am skipping around. By this time, when we did decide to just be whatever it was, you made this long post. Now, mind you, said we weren't going to do this. You made this long post, and which further irritated me because I said, "That did this nigga say we not going to do this?" I'm like, come on. So it just went from bad to worse. All right. So then she started doing all this other stuff.
Okay, but wait, am I gonna get a chance to feel some of my pot in a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So because see, you didn't realize at the time because I guess you was really trying to prove to the people that me and you don't have no beef and that you didn't have a problem with me.
I was.
So when you leaked the text messages between you, that also revealed that I was gonna be slamming my ass down up and down on your penis every night through the walls and shit.
Wait, that was after you made the
right, correct. But what happened in that text message is it was actually more incriminating than anything because it also showed me literally trying to get your attention. Like, Jives, call me. Don't you motherfucking be ignoring my text messages. We need to talk. Like, you're not fighting for your friendship. Like you clearly see that I'm trying to, I'm trying to stay with this, but you're not fighting back with me. So that I don't have nothing to fight with. So that's when I was like, you know what? I can't run behind you, Jives. My pride allowed me to fight for you when I thought I could get you back, but now that it seems like you're not interested in the friendship, then I'm just gonna check up the deuces. So then initially I just made initially I made a short post. I just said, look, me and King Jives, we called it quits. We're going our separate ways. I wished him well. God bless him and God bless his new best friend. And I wish them all well. But then my issue was,
I think that was tied into all of it.
Okay.
That was tied into that long post. So you went in on me. I'm talking
okay, yeah. So I'm getting to the long post. What pissed my only issue, me and you was good in terms of we did walk away peacefully. But my issue was, which is what motivated that longer post, the dissertation, was Andrea at the time was using your platform to swing on me. And then I was like,
stand up for you. That's what it was.
Well, not that you even had to stand up for me. I just felt like because me and you were close, me and you were friends, and we just ended our friendship, I I just wanted you at the most to be like, look, you're gonna have to do that on your platform because me and this nigga just ended our situation, and I don't need that because it's gonna make me look bad, and it did make you look bad because I was like, Jives, well, if you're saying me and you ain't got no problems, but you letting somebody up here just, and I ain't had no problem with her having a problem with me, but it was like she was shading, she was trying to drag, and I was like, Jives, really? You gonna let her sit up here and say these things in the spirit in which she's saying these things, unlike Larry, because in Larry's interview, Larry just spoke his truth. There was no fire behind his talking. He just simply spoke his perspective about what happened between him and Andrea and what happened between him and you. But Andrea, she was really in her feelings and she was really trying to go for the jugular. And my issue was with you because I ain't had no loyalty to her and she had no loyalty to me. But I just felt like at the most, you could have told her you are not allowed to be up here and to do that with him because he's not saying anything about you. I mean, him have peacefully walked away. So if you got a problem with him, utilize your own platform to say what you got to say. But you can't sit next to me and do all that because I took it as you're living vicariously through her, especially since you already felt like I was biased. You already felt like I was more supportive of Larry anyway. And so I thought it was just convenient that you was just sitting back and even sometimes nodding your head in agreement to the things she was saying. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what time it is. That's real cute. That's what's good. And that's where I kept my foot at with you was you letting her do this. If she wasn't there would have been no me and you ever, like it would have never culminated to anything. My only issue that made me kind of like poke at you in that situation was long as you got her up there doing that, you gonna see my face and you gonna hear my commentary. I ain't gonna do you in. I'm gonna keep it mostly to this community tab because that's where I just gave most of my thoughts at because I really didn't want to make matters worse. But also, I was hurt. I was hurt for one because I never thought that you would just. I didn't think that me and you would fall out for one. I definitely didn't think we would fall out over somebody that you had only known for 15 minutes at that time. Exactly. And then I didn't expect us to fall out and then fall out the way we fell out. And then for me to have to deal with somebody being next to you going in on me and not knowing what to make of you because you're permitting this to happen. So I was really confused and I was really frustrated. And I was just like, this ain't fair because if I let Larry get up here and drag every day, every other day, twice a week, there's no way you're going to be able to separate me from Larry. You're going to have the same issue with me that I'm having with you about you allowing her to consistently take to your platform and do the bullshit that she was doing. Now me and Andrea are good right now. So once again, this whole conversation is a retrospect conversation, but that's where my issues were.
Right. So with all of that, then after that, that's when the Jimmy Battle thing happened. And we did the whole interview. And then that became a whole nother blow up. And then you went to talking like when me and Jimmy fell out, because again, he came to me trying to tell me about Larry. And I was already pissed with Larry, and I was like, okay, come on, let's do the story. He was like, Jives, I trust you. I believe in you. All this nonsense. Next thing you know, Larry, I and you are all into it. He gets on Facebook saying that I'm using his story to beef with you guys, which was far from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And he says that he never gave me permission to use his story, all of this stuff. And you, sir, you said, baby daddy, come on back. You all, Jimmy, and already sit out here and flip-flopped on you and all of this stuff like that. And I'm saying to myself, dear God in heaven. Because, I mean, my people was sitting up here just like open mouth, like, the what? And we was all like, didn't he not say this on the interview? So at that point, I was just equally done because, I mean, we filing police reports. You know, we sitting out here trying to go to the law. And I'm like, and so that time I told, Daryl came to me and said, well, Jives, Jimmy contacted me. Well, no, he said, I contacted Jimmy. He said, I contacted Jimmy because I wanted to help you and help Jimmy tell his story. I said, well, I'm leaving Jimmy alone because if he's lying about out here lying about what he said and we already got him on recording, why would you want to do another interview with him and we already see that he's a liar? So it just went from there. So then that's when the shots really start being thrown. So then after all of that, it just stemmed to a lot of things. And then by the time I get to the place a few months ago, and I said, I'm done. And I never said nothing else at all. I'm being drugged. Miko's being drugged by Andrea and Daryl. Armpit strips, whatever her name is, I don't know. Roxanne and Marcellus. All of these people are coming at us. And so instead of me replying, my sister said, she said, Mario, don't say ish. I said, but Miko, she said, don't say nothing. She said, I got this. She said, you got something that you working on, which me and her talked about it. I got something, you got something you working on. Stay focused, stay right there. Don't you move, because you're not gonna mess what you got going on up. You stay right there. I said, all right. All right. So it pissed me off that they were going in on Miko like they were. Because I was sitting up there like, how you gonna say that her kids don't love her? How you gonna say that Miko ain't got no license? And I'm sitting up here hearing all of this because Miko bringing it back to me now. I'm saying, how you gonna say this stuff when you don't know her? You never met her. You can't say any of this stuff. So I'm pissed. She and I are having conversations, and we were pissed. Miko going in, boop, 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 boop. Then he's going in on you. You the parking lot thought. And again,
yep, stop getting that coin, honey.
He started
getting straight coin.
He started texting me your pictures, and I'm like, I'm not even touching that. I'm not even touching that. Like, whatever. Because again, like I said, why are you like what are you really trying to prove with all this? Anyway.
That I'm a bad bitch who can't be stopped. So by a 6-year-old mommy.
All of them started flipping on me. All of them started flipping on Miko. All of them was going in on you and Larry. And then now, when Andrea went over there, Andrea turned on everybody. Flip-flopped on everybody. She went in going in on Larry. And whatever happened, she left Daryl and she went back to Larry and wanted to apologize to Larry for everything she had said. I was floored because I said, are you kidding me? After everything, I mean, all the lies she just, I'm crying. Larry, I'm so sorry. I was like, what?
Okay, hold on. So let's just pause there. But are we able, I mean, I know how your side, I know how Jives Nation feels about Andrea, and I understand, and I also understand how you feel about Andrea, but is it really, like, was it wrong for her to feel like Fupa had started crossing the line and things felt dangerous to her as it relates to the things Fupa was communicating to her about wanting to put a bullet in Larry, which we all know are true because we have all those things recorded, and that he had been given documents by Quentin Washington, who is the lawyer of E. Dewey, a bunch of information that was not supposed to be solicited to the general public, that had Larry's banking information on it, his children's school on it, the address to his current home. And this man was talking about coming to Atlanta and killing this man and hurting this man. So is it really, like, is it beyond is it above
So
a logical point to actually give Andrea the benefit of a doubt of like, yeah, girl, anybody should have woke up to their senses and should have jumped ship and should have did what she did, because that is on some that's some next level shit.
okay, no, she was not wrong for going back to apologize. But see, here's my thing about that, Davion. If you're gonna apologize, be woman enough to man up and stand up in all your stuff. Because, and you and I talked about this. Will she ever come back to Jives and say, Jives, I'm sorry for lying on you? No, she won't. No, she won't. Because she's not going to be woman enough to say, Jives, I did do you wrong and I'm sorry. Because here's the thing about it. Did Jives really go in on her? No. Jives did not really go in on her. Now, I talked about, alluded and kind of talked about it a little bit. I didn't even really go in on Daryl. I just talked about what was going on a piece. This today is the first time I'm really going live other than that day that I talked with Miko. All right. So I don't have an issue with her going back and talking to Larry. Hey, you grown, you do your thing. Whatever makes you sleep at night, whatever makes your coochie, wet, whatever, do your thing. It is what it is. My only thing was you came and stirred up mess with everybody. And then you go back to the main dude who you left and created so much chaos. And now everybody's like kumbaya, ace, boom, boom. So then that whatever team they got over there, everybody's going in on Andrea. She's a slut. She's a whore. I said, well, we been said she was a slut and whore. Where y'all come from? Anyway, okay, bring it back down. Anyways, so I was just as equally confused because I was like, but y'all was just kumbaya and everybody was buddy. Now she's a parking lot. Well, no, that was you. He called you a parking lot. He called her a church whore, all kind of stuff like that.
Bitch.
So then the threats come. And I'm just sitting back all the time, and my name is getting drugged. And again, I'm gonna explain the reason why I have not said anything. My name is getting drugged through all of this.
Yeah.
And I'm getting pissed, and I'm trying my best to focus and just move on. I'm getting pissed because I'm like, I left this alone. Why? And then, and speaking of y'all, my mama just called me today and said Arm Scripts sent her $20. So I'm gonna tell you from my mother. My mother said, thank you, Arm.
Wow.
Mind you, I'm still trying to understand, why are you emailing my mother? Why are you sending her money? But again, that's your money. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because I'm sending her money all the time. I'm putting money on the books all the time. Just paid $4,000 for a lawyer and some $10,000 for a lawyer. So thank you for your $20. Appreciate it. Now I'm about to get pissed, so let me just move on from that.
Ain't it a cross?
And so all of this, I mean, they're going in on my mom and everything like that, and I'm just like,
but hold on. But let me just say this. That's how you know that these some weak ass trolls and some weak ass shit talkers, because they always go to the easy shit. Like, it was so easy to go there. It was so easy to go there about the mom. It was so easy to go there about the family. Like, it was low hanging fruit. That's how you know that these are a bunch of fucking quacks and vaginas. Like, and this is why I'm able to stand still so long and not respond, because I don't know how to shade. None of you bitches know how to read. You don't act. Your moves are predictable. You're boring. You're substanceless. My God, just look at you. I mean, my God, just look at you. I mean, just look at you. My God. So, continue.
So they're going in on my mom.
Hold on. The next thing I want to say too, as I to your mom, I just want to say this one piece too. She's sending your mom money because this is what narcissists do. See, narcissists like to gaslight because narcissists are people who have a twisted love and infatuation with you. And so even if they can in some indirect way remain on your radar, put themselves within your psyche, keep them within your memory, they would do what they have to do. This is why my manic, suicidal, homicidal ex is still contacting me, still sending me pictures of himself, sending inappropriate pictures of himself. After he had Fupa, after he let Fupa use his pitiful platform to galvanize funds to get him a plane ticket from the 5150 hole he was in at the hospital back to Kentucky, and you did all that, used that man platform, had that man raise funds just for your fucked out ass to turn around and be all up in my ass again. Make it make goddamn sense. And that's why I don't be feeling bad for Fupa, because I'm like, y'all bitches, y'all let people use y'all. My ex used you for it was money on the floor, and you dumbass hoes fell into it. And now he back where he wanted to be, bitch. He wanted to be, bitch, with the queen, bitch, knocking at this door, bitch. Where he always wanted to be, girl. Y'all fell for the okie dokie because y'all was so quick to think that y'all were doing something to get up under my skin. Bitch, I've been with this man for 6 motherfucking years. You don't think I know the games he played, bitch? You don't think I know what happens when I lock the door behind me, girl? You don't think I know the direction to the left or to the right his black ass, his fucked out ass gonna go in? Yes, girl, I do. He took that fucking money, tooted up cocaine, meth, spice, ice, got his ass on a flight, and got his ass back on the line, begging to be back.
Okay.
With the baddest bitch.
Let's focus. Come on.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna send it across. Go ahead, Sugar.
So after all of that, they're doing all this extra stuff, and I'm just like, they're just steadily trying to antagonize me. Meanwhile, you got all of these people in the comments. They're threatening Miko. All they've been Roxanne talking about she finna go to Chicago, or she live in Chicago and she finna dismember Miko. They're gonna have to find her body parts, all this stuff. See, this is the stuff that we're seeing on Netflix. We're seeing this stuff on Netflix about manic, crazy people that can do the most. And see, people don't understand why we respond the way that we respond is because if you say you gonna show up at my house, oh,
you gonna be a dead bitch. You gonna be a triple super dead bitch. Bitch, you show up across the street, bitch. You show up at the stop sign, bitch. You into the city limits, bitch. You gonna be a dead bitch.
So
go ahead.
All of that was going on. They talking about, oh, DeMario is this, Mario is just King Jives is this, he ain't nobody, oh, he's stealing money. All of this stuff, these narratives are coming up, and then it was they spin a new narrative. Said, oh, I sold my mother out and I walked out from the courtroom and I looked back at her and left her there and I ain't talked to her since. How y'all know? That's what how you know? How you know? How you know that I don't talk to my mother all the time? How you know that I don't send her money? How do you really know any of this stuff other than making up a narrative? So they didn't spend all these narratives for what? A freaking YouTube check. You didn't spend all these narratives for a freaking YouTube check.
Ain't even for that. I don't even believe it.
I'm saying to myself, you're attacking me because, again, like I said before, I am your content. Larry is your content. Miko is your content. Conscious is your content. So then all of this stuff is getting out of hand, and I'm sitting back just trying to keep moving. So then all of this stuff spins out. And what I said all that to get to this point.
The reason why Jives did not go in on Daryl, aka Fupa, the reason why Jives did not go in, the reason why King did not go in on none of these people is because there's been a long line of people that's just been attacking. Hey Janelle, welcome to the nation, baby. Attacking. And it's been a long process for me to get here and not say nothing. Even today, it's been a long process for me to not even cuss these niggas all the way out. Y'all think Davion can read? Baby, when I am on one, baby, I will lay into you for 5 hours and drink a Red Bull and keep on going. Anyways, so all of that has been going on. So this stuff started some years ago with someone who I don't have an issue with, but again, it was the issue at the time. Me and oh God, what's that girl's name? Letitia Brown. Me and Hood Evangelist. We had an issue because there was a big misunderstanding. And at that time, I kept saying, I don't know you. But again, I had people calling me, telling me about different preachers and pastors and things that they've been with. Well, she called me anonymously, telling y'all a story. She called me anonymously, telling me about what had happened with her and a preacher named Todd Hall. And I told that story, and for 2 years, she and I had been going back and forth. She had attacked me, attacked my family, all this stuff, just a bunch of crazy. Until what's the boy's name? Wiley. Wiley had got her on the phone and eventually got me on the phone, and we were talking, and then got Miko on the phone, and we came to the conclusion, even she did, that she was upset because she said I stole her story. So for 2 years, she's attacked me because she said I stole her story. And then it was like no beef after that. Because honestly, I told a story of somebody who came to me anonymously and I was sharing her story. I didn't know it was her. Okay, we'll move on from there. Yeah. So then we're moving on. The issue with Larry and William McCray. Well, let's go with Larry. Larry and I really didn't have no beef. I didn't like that. I felt like he was always coming behind me, taking my stories and reintroducing them and doing it all over again and just taking shots at me. But again, that was that time. William and I have known each other for years. And the reason William used to come at me flirting, saying that you want this pink pussy. Well,
don't you make me hang up? Did you make me hang up this goddamn phone?
Well, that's what he used to say. And I would turn my face up because I'm like, But again, he was trying to be cordial with me to try to get information on me. And then when I moved to Memphis and I came out, he further wanted to come at me like, how you gonna be gay or whatever, and you go to one of the bishop's churches. So by that time, I had left the church because I didn't want nothing on my bishop at the time. So he just kept on. Then so he wanted to talk about my mom. So then when I was going in about Juanita Bynum, he was super mad, big mad, because Juanita Bynum is his friend. It was a huge mess for nothing. So when all of this stuff went on and just started coming on, I'm sitting here still fighting because I'm having to fight all these people. Then I go to San Antonio. Now this is when the stuff really hit the fan. I go to San Antonio and I really didn't know these people, but I was paid for a gig. And when you're paid for a gig, 9 times out of 10, you don't know who you're going to. You're going to do a job and go home. So because I had somewhat of a knowledge about Jay Wilson, I was cool enough with him to stay at his house. Okay. He said to me, he said, do you want to go to a hotel or do you want to stay here? I said, well, whatever's convenient for you, whatever save you some money. Well, Jay Wilson had a nice big home. I said, well, he said, I have a room that I use for my Airbnb. You can stay there. I said, okay, cool. That's fine.
It's cheaper to keep a bitch.
Honey, it was easier to just be there, do the shows, and then when I'm done, I can go home. So by the time we just gonna lay it out there, 5A gets there. 5A, we meet 5A at the hotel, and I'm already on the phone talking to somebody. Well, 5A and Jay are having a conversation, and they're talking about going to Tracy's job. I didn't know that at the time. But by the time we get ready to have our little shindig at the house, her and Tracy Deedon went by her job. And what I said, and the reason why I can say that because Miss Monique, who lives in Houston, Texas, was there. And in front of her, I had said, why did y'all do that? That's like, I don't even know this woman, but I don't want to be in the midst of a whole bunch of drama. I don't want to be in that. Okay. We're here, and we honestly had a great time in San Antonio. Great time. All right. Then these niggas, we on live and they throwing shots and everything. And it was a bunch of hoopla. And again, I don't know what's going on. But next thing I know, my cheeks, my cakes, which if y'all need to see anything about Jives, y'all can go to my OnlyFans. Thank you. Had my booty cheeks all up there on Lipstick Alley. And I was like, baby, I'm talking about they didn't stretch my behind out, made my booty extra big, talking about I got a diaper on. I was like, wow, I'm on Lipstick Alley. Whoop-de-doo, wow. So all of this stuff, and I'm trying to take up for Jay Wilson because honestly, we were having a great time. We were having an awesome time at the event, enjoying ourselves. And by the time, I mean, he had his degrees on the wall, all kind of stuff. And I was just trying to vouch for him because I was like, y'all talking about this dude, but he's put on this great event and he has his degrees and he's been a great host. Well, and then the thing with Tracy was they was talking bad about Tracy. I got wind that Tracy said she was going to the police on all of them, including me. Well, I got on live and I said, well, Tracy, listen, I don't know you, but I want to apologize if I offended you at all. And so by this time, you called me asking me what was going on. And you said, Jives, you okay? Because they going in and I'm here, da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah, I'm confused. So I get the event is over. Well, before the event is over, they were on still shading Tracy. They were still shading Tracy. And I'm just like, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Period. I ain't got nothing. And I put my head down, even on some of the lives, because I was like, hey, I'm not in that. So, okay. Fast forward, event is over. Everybody say their goodbyes. I get ready to go home. Next thing I know, I'm being drugged for absolutely filth for 2 months. 2 months. I'm being drugged. And I mean, going in. So by the time I'm over it, because Jay ain't said nothing to me, none of this stuff, I'm making a point, y'all. They ain't said nothing for me. Everybody just going in. So I finally get up and I started responding to all of it. And then BS is going in on me for whatever reason, because I don't even know her. I was trying to be kind. I was trying to be cordial, all these things. I got pissed because she's threatening me. She's telling people don't do business with me, all kind of stuff. She's telling me that, you know, my grandmother should have had my mom to aborted me. They should have killed me. They should have killed me when I was a baby. I mean, like, I am pissed now. So, but when I got pissed, I just, you know what? I drank a Gatorade and a Red Bull, and I let have. So then, out of all of this, and even the Daryl Moores, and all of these 30 different YouTubers that have attacked me, the Hood Evangelists, all of these people, the Arm Scripts, the Roxannes, all of them, this has made me retaliate and respond the way that I did respond, because people have come out the woodworks who don't even know me and just going in on things that have nothing to do with me and making up lies. And I'm sitting here like, nobody's going to come to my defense. So by this time, even after you, Davion, and we've already talked about this, whatever, even with you though, I was irritated because I was like, I felt like you were siding with the enemy. And I'm just like,
okay, so give me the example though, like give me like a situation so I can understand what looks like what. Or do you remember, like when you say it looked like I was siding, like what did I do that made it look like that?
Because I did not listen to anything and stuff was sent to me, I just honestly felt like with what I felt that was shade, I thought that you was coming at me. And then even when you were coming at me, it just made me retaliate the way that I did towards you all, because I said, out of all of these people, I'm like, nobody is here. Even the girl, Dina, when we went to Vegas, that was a huge mess because she was on my channel talking about I owed her some money, but then was in my channel. And I'm like, well, chick, you paid for me to go to all of this stuff. And now you're asking me for 600. I mean, it was a big mess. And I was just like, what is going on with everybody? And the only person who has still remained is my sister. My sister has been right there through all of this, just like I've been right there with all of her stuff. And she remained right there with me. We've been fighting for each other, all this stuff. And so now I'm here and I ain't said nothing. And I've been trying to build my stuff back up because I said these people do not and are not worth any of my time anymore. They're not worth it. And I was not willing at first to make amends with you and Larry because I was over it.
You ain't even want to talk to me when they brought my ass up. Like, are you open to a conversation with Conti? Like, nah.
I was like, hi. And you was pissed because you was like, after all these years, this is what you gonna give me? Hi.
Oh, I got straight to the business.
And you just start going in, and then you start crying. And to be honest with you,
okay, hold on. Don't be acting like I was some manic ass bitch to and fro the damn conversation. Now there was a nice romantic build up to that cry. Okay.
All right, so we had a conversation. You was like, "I love you, baby daddy." I was like, "I love you, I miss you." I was like, and to be honest with you, I was laughing because I felt like I said, "Is this nigga for real?" After all this bull crap that he just sit up here and did towards me. So I did feel a little emotional because then when you started crying, I was like, oh, really? But okay, that's another conversation. But
no, that's this conversation.
No. Because your ex went on Daryl's platform and said that you were faking.
Did it? Jives, you were on the phone. My ex was on the phone with me, child. Did that sound like a fake cry to you?
No.
You heard it for yourself. First of all, when have I ever displayed fake emotions? Like, I mean, if I like, why would I fake the emotion? Because it didn't even take all that in order to make things right. Like, it didn't even take the crying. Like, it just took us talking about it, and we was fine. The crying was sincere. Like, what I want people to, first of all, my ex is an insecure fuck boy. Okay, he literally was. I was actually had my head on his stomach because he came round from the living room when he heard me crying, because he was in one room, I was in the other. I was on the phone with y'all having a three-way in privacy. He heard me crying. He got up and he came and wrapped his arms around me while I was crying, consoling me. So he's a fugazi ass nigga. But see, this is what cocaine, also suffering from psychosis, and then not being on your proper psychoactive medication will put you into a lot of spin-offs in your head. However, I want people to understand, I love you. I don't understand, like, me and you have been cool since we've been cool. Like, when that San Antonio shit happened, I was there front and center. I was modding for your channel. I was windmilling for your channel. I was blocking holes left and right. Me and you was on the phone every night. You wasn't asking me to be your friend. You wasn't asking me to be there for you. You wasn't telling me you needed somebody there for you. I was doing, but I was willfully there. And there will be several different times when San Antonio gate shit popped off that you got on your live. You got on your live and said, ConsciousTv been calling me every day, y'all. He been calling me every day. Conscious. And every time you would want to go left and give into the bullshit, you would be like, I gotta remember what Conscious said. Conscious told me don't give it all that. Don't give it all that. So I'm just confused as to like how my behavior could look insincere when, like, I've been consistently supportive and consistently present, and when I saw you were in trouble, I jumped in. When I found out what happened and what was going on, as you said earlier, I reached out to you, said, nigga, like, what's happening? Are you okay? Etc. So, I mean, we've always had a solid friendship. I am a peacemaker. I am somebody, especially when there's already relationships. I was just, the news that there were kind of perimeter issues between you and Larry was even new to me, because in me and your friendship, you have never spoken to me about any of the issues between you and Larry. So when everybody else, you know, when you revealed it to everybody else that, yeah, this nigga been, you know, ciphering my content, and, you know, he been throwing, that's the first time I had heard it too. So I was just like, whoa. And I'm also a Scorpio, so it's like I'm going to keep it real. And based upon the way that, first of all, based upon the way that Larry was emotionally dealing with the situation, I felt like he was being more mature about the diversity, which I had to give him pointers on that, because I feel like in situations like this, and then we have platforms and we can weaponize our platforms if that's what we choose to do, I feel like it's important for us as content creators to have a certain level of groundedness before we get in our feelings, because then it plays out on social media, and then our subscribers and our followers and our supporters get dragged into all this, and then it really becomes a big mess. So I gave him pointers for that. But then also Larry was like, I ain't had no fucking issue with this nigga. Like, I'm fucking cool. I support King Jives. Like, I come onto his platform. Like, we were seeing Larry in your chat. Like, everybody was kind of kumbaya, and then, you know, Larry brought the Patreon into both of our lives. So I was just like confused, because I was just like, I literally had never heard a single negative thing come out your mouth about Larry prior to you and Andrea linking up. And then it just seemed like some stuff started to become open. Now, I also don't believe that Andrea was directly responsible for that, but I think because she had her issues with Larry and you had your issues with Larry, that metaphysically it just made sense for those wounds to just organically open up, because you both had your nails with Larry, and then a commonality developed between you and her. Not only was she needing you to help perpetuate her case and her story, but also you guys had a similar plight toward another content creator. So it all just made sense on the surface. It made sense to me. So I was just like, okay, Jives, you feel this way, cool. And then I tried to get you to talk to Larry. Now, what's funny about this whole issue of, okay, ConsciousTv, it seemed like you sided with Larry because you did the interview, but we already done cleared the air that King Jives chose to not do the fucking interview for one. The interview was extended to him. I was going to let Larry come on to the side, let Jives come on to the side. Then I was going to bring them both in together to reconcile.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're not gonna go back to that again because we already did that. But this ultimately was the same thing at different times that Daryl did. He wanted to have a conversation with Jimmy Battles, and then I'm in the comments like, "Bring me on," because this nigga lying, and he didn't bring me on talking about I'll bring you on tomorrow. And I'm like, well, nigga, no, you're not gonna do that. Because I'm not gonna give you no opportunity tomorrow. You bring me on now, we don't have no conversation.
Period, Pooh.
Anyways, so it was just a lot of that. So that's why I was not willing to even do another live with you or even with Darren, because it was just like, why do you want to have a conversation after the fact when you've already had the person when we could have all did this at one time? Anyways.
Oh, hold on. Are you saying that to me?
No, I'm just saying it to all everybody. We could have all did this at one time.
Because the issue, let me just clear up like that real quick. Because the issue for me is that you and Andrea had already did a plethora of lives together, giving y'all side of the story. So we already understood what y'all plight was. Larry at that time had only made one video where he was live in his car, where he responded. And then I wanted to give him a fair chance to really get his response out without having to be, because it's 2-on-1. There was only one Larry, but there was a Andrea and there was a Jives. And so I just felt like, Larry needed a fair shot at just getting his shit out first. And then we could bring it all in. But and then there was something I was going to say to that. There was something I want to say to that. Let me catch it. I don't know what the fuck it is. However, okay. Oh, so even before that, though, even before we actually did the interview, because this came up and maybe we can talk about this too, the recording, the conversation between me and you that I had put on Patreon, But in that conversation, I was behind the scenes, even before the interview idea came up, asking you, did you want to speak to Larry? Could you please speak to Larry? And you wasn't interested. You just kept saying, no, because Larry is going to not own up to anything. He's not going to be accountable. He's not going to whatever. And I'm like, Jives, but what if he not? What if, like, you might be pleasantly surprised. He might get up there. And you just never know. He might say, okay, yeah, I might have said something, so maybe said it in good humor, not meaning anything. I didn't know it would have been taken the way it got taken. But you wasn't, come on. You got to tell the people, you wasn't wanting to talk directly to Larry, and it was because you didn't feel like he would even really be honest about having an issue with you.
I felt like that.
Okay.
I feel like that. So now that we're moving on, Larry and I had a conversation on live. And we just kind of squashed this. People in the comments still want some drama to go back, wanted some drama to go back and forward.
Yeah.
Larry said, Jives, you good? I'm good. I said, Larry, you good? I'm good. And we moved on. Mind you, we moved on.
Yes.
So
we had a conversation. It was beautiful. Everybody got to come full circle.
Now, it's been people that's tried to stir up some things again.
I mean, as far as that conversation between us on the phone with Miss Miko, you, Larry, and myself.
So, with all of this going on, here's the thing. All of this drama and nonsense for what? What is all of this going to solve? Nothing. You had said to me the other day, because you wanted me to make amends, and this is where we are now.
Yes.
You wanted me, and I hope she listening, because I know I still got her blocked on my channel, but you got to think.
She's in the chat.
Who?
That's a YouTube. Andrea?
Who?
Andrea?
Oh, she in the chat?
She was earlier, and she is watching. She texted me. She is watching. She is listening.
Okay.
And hold on. I just want to say this before you say anything. Andrea is literally has no problem. Not with Miss Miko, and she don't have no problem with you. That's why y'all have not been. That's why y'all don't see no content from her. Y'all don't see no videos from her. Y'all don't see her on her Facebook page dragging y'all. Andrea has no issue. She has no issue. It fell apart. She accepts that it fell apart. You have your truth about why it fell apart. She got her truth about why it fell apart, but she has not had any interest or desire to let the fight roll out beyond that. It fell apart, and she has moved forward. So she don't have the issue.
I'm gonna speak to it. I'm gonna speak to it, and it is what it is, and we're gone. Well, we're moving on. So you brought to me and Miko, can we have a conversation, and can we all be cool?
Yes.
Miko said, I'm following whatever my brother say. I said to you, and I said to Larry, I'm cool on Andrea. I don't hate her. I don't even want to be bothered. Because at the end of the day, y'all may know her. Okay? Y'all may know her, but I don't. I've gotten a chance to know her for a couple of months. And in those couple of months, and this is a God heaven truth, she's did nothing but spin stories and lie to me. And to be honest with you, everything that she said to me never came to pass. She said she knew this person, that person. She said she had a contract coming with, I don't know, some big name attorney out there in LA or whatever. I said, send me the contract so I can talk about it and so I can promote that thing for you. It was not about me. I was trying to help her. See, I'm starting to get pissed about this again. I was trying to help her, and she never produced anything for me. And to be honest with you, I felt a little embarrassed because I said, even with her bill, with her stories, I said, produce your receipts. Because even you said to me, you said, baby daddy, where's her receipts? And I said to you, I said, she getting them. She getting them. She getting her receipts, babe. She getting them. She getting them. This lady never gave me nothing but a handwritten note from pretrial. And I'm sitting up here fighting. I'm fighting with you. I'm fighting with the people in the comments. I'm fighting everybody because I'm defending her. And this lady left me high and dry. And so at that time, I said, you know what? F it. Because right now, I am super pissed. And and the reason why I did this to all of my people who are following me, the reason why I did this was because she came from Larry's channel. And I said to myself and to her, okay, you must be telling the truth about your story, because why would Larry run your story about a year and a half if this is what you have? She started, and when I started asking her about things and text, you know, the documents, she kept sending me text messages. She kept sending me text messages. And I was like, I need the documentation. With her bill, I kept asking for the number. She said on my live that her bill passed. I said, okay, Andrea. I said, all right, Andrea. I said, put your number up so the people can go look at your bill, so it could verify all the naysayers that are out here talking about your bill and saying that you don't have nothing passed, that they can go and see your stuff and be done. All right. So when all of that didn't happen and this huge fallout, I just said, you know what? I'm done. I'm irritated and I'm over with it and I'm through. So then by this time, everybody's going in on me. Everybody's going in on Larry. Everybody's really going in on Miko because Miko is standing up for me because she didn't told me not to say nothing because she already know her brother's like a. Let me tell you something. Y'all listen. Y'all think Scorpios are bad.
Oh my God!
Y'all think Scorpios are bad. When a lion says I'm done and I walk away, and y'all keep antagonizing, baby, I'm coming back and destroying everything. Everything is going down. If I ain't got no home at the end, that's okay. I'll find somewhere else and I'll go and rebuild. And that's where I was. That's where I was. I was ready to tear some stuff up then. I didn't care about this channel. I didn't care about no Facebook. I didn't care about no integrity. I was going to go in and that was going to be a wrap. So I just decided to just be quiet because no matter what Andrea said about me, I said I'm gonna leave it alone. And truth be told, Davion and Larry was super pissed. Well, felt some type of way because they said, "Well, dang, nigga, you went in on us, but you ain't go in on them." And I said, and I told Davion this. I said because here's the thing: these Negroes want attention. And I'm not about to give them the attention. So to Andrea that's listening, baby, the reason why I did not go in on you is because I was over it and done. And you may never apologize to me. And at this point, I don't care. And I'm saying that not to be condescending, not to throw shots or anything like that, but I just understand at this point, you came to me. And I did what I did because I believed in what you told me. And you don't feel like you owe me an apology, and that's fine. I'm man enough, grown enough to just leave it be and walk away. It is what it is. Daryl Moore, baby, y'all don't owe. Let me tell you something. I'm grown and I'm fine. Y'all niggas don't have to apologize to me, period. Y'all don't have to apologize to me because at the end of the day, y'all did what y'all did for clicks and views. I was really out here trying to stand up for these individuals. And I was taking all these hits, taking all these blows because I believed in what I was doing. That's okay. But so Davion has been working on me to make amends with this chick.
Okay,
I told him, I said,
let's be clear. I mean, we ain't gonna say too much because we know what
we're not, and I'm not going there. I'm not going there.
I'm just but there's a bigger picture. There's a bigger picture that's playing out right now, and I know at the core, and I don't expect, certain people to be able to be friends per se, but I do know that we all are mature enough and we all know what the stakes are enough to be able to put enough aside to be able to be successful at some things. And yeah, that's about as much as I can say. So I don't expect friendship, obviously. Like, I know that a lot happened, and I know that you have your side, she has her side. I know that Amiko has her side. But what I will say about Andrea as it relates to the things that have happened online is you may have your reasons, and rightfully so, but Andrea never tried to hurt nobody. Now, people may have felt like she wasted your time, or you may feel like, she wasted my time, she bamboozled me, and that's subjective because Andrea doesn't feel like that. But you know, that's for y'all to work out. But I feel like y'all both kept it cute because y'all both were upset enough to have went below the belt and to really have went for each other's necks, no matter who was actually right or wrong, and neither one of y'all did that. This is why I was also very open to receiving Andrea's apology, because for one, her apology was thorough as fuck to me. It was so thorough that I had to respect it. And then two, um, I'm all for gauging things, and I just feel like, you know, if there's been a misunderstanding, fine. Like we can put, you know, our differences aside. It is what it is. But when you really feel like somebody is trying to hurt you, and they're being malicious, that there's a maliciousness behind what they're doing, then that's when it's a reprobate situation. I can't fuck with you on no level. It ain't no conversation. It ain't no reconciliation. It ain't no nothing, bitch. You just haul ass and stay the fuck away from me before you get a bow and arrow to the back of your fucking head. I don't feel like that happened with you and Andrea. Now, where obviously it has happened at is the rest of the party. You know, the rest of the party is continuing to try to fuck with the family, try to fuck with mom, you know, has went below the belt, you know, did all those things, and they're not just talking, you know, sending your mom money. All of that shit is so ridiculous. Now, I couldn't fuck with the people who doing any of that. So I just feel like it would be nice to just see if it would be nice to have you and her just agree to disagree, to say, okay, fine, and to just let bygones be bygones. I do feel like there's a more significant purpose for us all coming together, and it would be great if we could put aside some things for a greater cause right now. But I also think that it's fine where it is, because you guys, even though y'all fell out publicly, it still wasn't as bad as it could have been. So I respect that. But I just know for Andrea, she and even with Miss Miko, like Andrea owns the fact that, yeah, I said I would slap Miko, and that's because of A, B, C, D, F, and G. I would like for them to have their conversation. But Andrea has also maintained her posture that, look, yeah, things got heated. You know, you were the protective big sister of Jives, you know, and that's why I was willing to sit still on that live and, you know, let you be aggressive and let you be in your feelings and kind of just, you know, keep myself together and just talk to you and speak to your questions and your concerns and soothe you. And yeah, things got weird, but yeah, I made an idle threat because I saw my child in a picture and I felt like that was inappropriate for my child to even be anywhere in sight, even if my child wasn't necessarily the target. That's why I would like for her and Miko to just have that conversation. But at the end of the day, those threats never made it anywhere. Andrea didn't send for Miss Miko. Andrea didn't ever try to pull up on Miss Miko. These were literally just defenses and reactions that we all had in the moment that things played out. And I feel like, yeah, we can put that type of stuff aside because it only went as far as you said this, I said that, and then boom. I mean, literally shit was over. Nobody did anything else. And that still may warrant a conversation. But I feel like those are definitely issues that can be put aside and worked through. But you can tell me how you feel about that, Anna.
Okay. So yeah, that's why we are here.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I had this conversation before we got on live, and we decided to make this public.
Yeah.
There is so much stuff going on. There's so much stuff going on, and I've just sat back and I've been quiet because honestly, these people that are attacking all of us, me, you, Nico, Larry, these four, yeah, are people that were our subscribers. You get what I'm saying? They were our subscribers, our moderators, and they were from platform to platform. Because they didn't get the attention that they wanted, they went somewhere where somebody stroked their ego a little bit more, and they started going in. And you got people that are out here saying stuff that's not even true. You got people talking about they gonna go dismember people and all of this stuff like that. And all the while I just sit back and I'm not saying nothing because I'm just like, this is stupid. And the reason why I ain't go in on let me see your transcripts is because I feel like this. Ma'am, if you followed me long enough, you know how vicious my mouth can be. And for you to keep harassing my mother online and emailing her, because my mom called me today, she said, who is Kim Chandler? I said, what's the problem? She sent me $20 and she sent me an email. And she said some other stuff I ain't going to say. Yeah. But I'm just like this right here. I don't know the reason why y'all feel the need to keep antagonizing mom. But I'm going to tell you this. What goes around comes around.
Yes, it does, baby. Oh, God, yes.
When karma hits your life, when karma hits your life, I want you to remember this day. Do you hear me? I got niggas out here talking about, I got the feds after me, baby. There's been nothing that I've ever done in my life that has had anything to do with the feds. I never did nothing wrong. None of this stuff like this. People are attacking me for other people. But that's okay, though. We're here now. At the end of the day, people are out here spinning narratives for the sake of building, as we said before, building their channels. Me and Miko said this months ago. They teamed up together to build their channel. They teamed up together to get monetized. And you got monetized and you had a freaking barbecue. But let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. See, when you got history with somebody, like Davion and I got history. And no, we've never had sex. No, we've never actually met in person. No, I ain't never seen this nigga no dick pic, any type of pic, none of that. Y'all
okay, hold on. Can we talk about that? Isn't it ironic? Isn't it so ironic that Fupa spun a narrative that I said, which I never did, say that I had nude pictures of you and talked about how, yeah, you know, I know ConsciousTv got news of you, Jives, but then come to find out, you've been sending your little ass weenie over here to this woman named Denise Williams who ain't even got all her damn teeth in her mouth. You over here sexting her, wanting to move in with her, putting that little baby peen on her, honey. So I just find it but see, these are always the loudest dogs in the room are always the biggest hypocrites. Everything that they say other people do is actually what they do. Look at also how when he claimed that William McCrae was a bad guy and William McCrae was so wrong and weaponizing, you know, but then turned around, he was extorting, trying to extort other content creators in the beef sector. Fupa is the very thing he act like he's providing justice towards. He's a villain who doesn't realize that his hero costume is just that. He's made up of the same things that he accuses Larry of, but he in fact is. How are you claiming you're for justice and you're for what's right? And even Kimberly is claiming that she is for, you know, revealing and exposing fraudulent careers. But y'all let E. Dewey send y'all documentation that you guys know is unlawful for him to be providing to FUPA, for him to be providing to anyone. You guys have been very selective in who y'all, in what bad guys are bad guys to y'all and what bad guys are not bad guys to y'all. And everything that FUPA has accused any and everyone of doing, including from being a scam, being a fraud, being being a hoe, being everything else we now all have the evidence for as it relates to his character. And I'm not even surprised because I knew what time it was with Fupa when the bitch first tried to get close to me. And I had to get that bitch up off me. Give me 50 feet, nigga. And that's exactly what he gave me. And now look at you. Now look at you. Now your fucking nudes and your little ass dick floating around the internet. Now look at you. Now look at you. All your little salacious business is floating around the internet. Now look at you. Now look at you. Look, I had my ass on pause for months. Now bitches on play. And I love how all of this has just happened and all this has come out because now that these people have made a name for themselves, the people in their families, ex-friends of theirs, ex-employers of theirs, people who know these people intimately and deeply have been able to come to the surface and tell their truth about these particular individuals. And I'm looking very forward to the retribution that's going to play out for all of us to see. I am totally here for it because none of these motherfuckers, none of these grizzly bear, bad body built ass motherfuckers can justify. Do you realize that one of them grizzly bears over there claiming that the whole reason he done tried to make Larry Reed Life a living hell is because Larry was rude to him. So you think that the equivalent of somebody telling you to get your own goddamn show because you calling in too much to my shit is to then what? Attempt to slander me? Attempt to smear campaign? Then you got another grizzly bear, bad body built bitch who claims she's a motherfucking history teacher. It's face too. And also works for an organization that fights against racism. But here you are online being transphobic, homophobic, doxing, which is a federal crime. Like all of y'all characters are fucked out of the back of y'all asses. It's nowhere to be found. This crew is embarrassing. They're pitiful. They're sad. And they're falling on their own sword. And the reason why they don't understand it is because they're covert and overt narcissists. And narcissists can't see anything beyond the delusions of grandeur or the delusions of victimization that they align themselves with. So we will never get an apology. You will never wake up and hear the Dave Fupa say, I was wrong. I was immature. And admit that this was about clout chasing. This was only about attention. This was only about some childhood ass pain that didn't get reconciled when he was in his most impressionable years. You went your whole life, bitch, without being a popular kid. You went y'all went your whole life without ever being those niggas in the classroom, without ever being those niggas on the campus. Okay, so now y'all playing out y'all childhood fantasies of being somebody online. See, these niggas would sit here and stay here and do this even if they weren't monetized because the money is just secondary. That's a compliment. This is about the attention. It's about what they think the attention means to them mentally and emotionally. It's about the pseudo self-esteem that they get to build around feeling powerful. They're not, in fact, powerful. These people have pressed the gas since October, November, December of last year. And what the fuck has come out of it? Other than everybody doing what the fuck they've been doing, and you motherfuckers still at the bottom of the basement, bitch. The bottom of the basement. That's where the fuck you are, at the bottom of a basement, bitch. What you hoes need is not a Cash App, not a PayPal, and not some new tea to run. You bitches need therapists. Because none of y'all daddies came home. None of y'all daddies came back home. and your mama shot you out of her goddamn twat and didn't even think to nurture you. So you're products of your environment, an environment where you obviously lacked the loving, unconditional, fluid acceptance and affirmations you needed. The lack of guidance. So these people have had to build their self-esteem and getting degrees that don't mean nothing than a paycheck for them, because they can go and stand up for racism, a part of an organization, and be a history teacher, and then get online and act like a fucking buffoon. And act like the ghetto, ratchet, low down, gutter pieces of shit that they in fact are, because it doesn't matter how you style a pig, bitch. She's still a fucking pig. In a skirt and her stilettos.
All right. Because you went in on her already.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You went in on her already. So we gonna let you. Oh, I almost said something about her. It is what it is with these people. But what I want them to understand is this. You have no content. We are your content. And for the past 2 months, if you look at my channel, it's nothing but content. I mean, as I did before, it's nothing but content. There is a world out here that's happening all around us. And all you got to talk about is other content creators. You see, you don't get no views. You get no views when you're yourself. You get no views when you talk about what's going on. But we are the ones. We are the ones that bring you views. When you bring up King Jives' name, when you bring up Larry Reed's name, your views are there. And what you say is nothing but a lie. And the reality is you got ignorant behind people who are in the chats who will believe everything that you say. You'll believe everything that they say. And the people that are over there, came from our platforms and know us and know everything that's being said is a lie. So this is why I said before, and I'll say it again. I just didn't say nothing. Because at the end of the day, why am I run down a lie? Why am I going to run down a lie when I'm the reason why you even got a YouTube check? If it wasn't for the fact that you even mentioned Larry, King Jives, Miko, conscious. If it wasn't for the fact that you mentioned our names, you would not even have a YouTube check right now. You lied at first and said your channel was not monetized. Now it's monetized. And
it really wasn't at first, because his shit was all fucked up. His channel was all fucked up and striked up initially. That's why he wasn't monetized. He finally got it back under control, but he done got more strikes on his shit, because what the dumbass bitch don't realize is that his whole platform is a goddamn, it's a recipe for disaster for him, because you know what's going to happen tomorrow when I wake up? I'm going to issue out a motherfucking word that I'm going to YouTube my name tomorrow, and any bitch who got my likeness, my intellectual content, and my images in their motherfucking video, I'm letting you know, bitch, I'm giving you 24 hours to undo it, or you can guarantee that I'm copyrighting, I'm infringing, bitch, I'm invading, bitch. I'm coming for every motherfucking video. And guess whose platform has more of my goddamn images than Model Mayhem itself? Fufa's platform. So guess whose platform is directly in danger, girl?
Let's make this plain. Let's make this plain right here. And I'm gonna say something for my sister, because she's in the comments, but she's not on. People are out here making fun of somebody and running with a narrative, and then you turn around and make a t-shirt out of it. See, now, again, I may not have liked Larry at the time, but I wasn't going to sit up out here and make a whole t-shirt out of him.
Okay, but you're talking about, I mean, but think about it. You talking about a bitch who can, somebody can put her arm on a t-shirt. We talking about Fupa who got fucking craters in his face so goddamn deep, bitch. I don't know whether his face is the goddamn surface of the moon or whether that's actually the surface of his fucking skin. That shit can also be put. Like all these people, but that's what but see, this also what makes it so boring to me. Because these are low-hanging fruit. They're so readable. It's so easy. It's so easy. This is the Misfit Club. And I'm like, girl, it couldn't be more embarrassing for the weakest, most unattractive of people to ironically be a girl group. This is the girl group, bitch. It's embarrassing for your own sake. Act your age. And make it one better, bitch. Act your weight, because you will be double the maturity if you formulated that goddamn number into the equation. Act your weight, bitch. Act your weight, because when we go to do the hold up your t-shirt challenge, bitch, when we go to do the show your belly challenge, bitch, I want to see how much tenacity and boldness and confidence and self-assurance and self-love, everybody got to do that. Hold up your t-shirt, bitch. Hold it up. Because can't none of them hoes do the pull your shirt up challenge.
No. Now, mind you, hold on. Since we putting pictures and things on everything, let me tell you something. Baby, if y'all want to go see me on OnlyFans. Baby, I don't have a nude. Well, I got sexy pictures over there. But let me tell you about something, about people lying. My channel is a modeling channel, exercise, period. You want to look at me, go look at me. But when people get out here lying, saying what I got and they got of me, prove what you say. Kim Chandler, the reason why she's mad at me or even at a ConsciousTv is because you like what you see. And you mad because we don't want you. And to me, that's sad.
Girl,
That's sad.
you don't want you.
That's sad. Because
you don't even want to bring the rest of you on camera.
Here it is, a black woman is upset with a man that's not interested in her, but because he's not interested in you, you want to drag him and you want to talk about him, and then you put Davion on the screen. Baby, let me tell you something.
Bitch, I'm gonna be on a bigger screen than your little Boost mobile phone, bitch. Believe that.
All of these pictures I got is sexy. So, baby, you put me on your video, you ain't doing nothing but giving me a compliment. And before you even do it, baby, I want to tell you thank you. I want to tell you thank you. So after this video that my name or anybody else's name is mentioned, I just want to tell you thank you. Because in the 10 plus years that I've been on YouTube since 2008, since I've been on YouTube, I have worked my hardest to build my channel. And I have almost thousands, if not 2,000, of videos of me working and putting out informative information. So then my question to you and the Barney gang is this: what informative information do you have on your channels? Because at this point, if I, Miko, Davion, Larry, or anybody else decides to go to your channels, we can go to your channel and shut you all the way down.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bitch. Don't do it, girl. It ain't even a hypothetical, bitch. Don't do it. I'm letting you know right now, bitch. Tomorrow when I wake up at 12, the PMs, bitch, I will be live and in motherfucking color, letting you fuck assholes know that I will be there in the search engine, bitch, pulling up everything related to Conscious TV, bitch. And if I see any motherfucking thing that don't belong to you and your shit, bitch, your shit will be mine as it is any motherfucking way, ho. Because when you got to build your motherfucking name off my name, bitch, those are my views, my subscribers, bitch. That's my algorithm, ho. You hoes could not even get to 50 motherfucking views, bitch, without putting a King Jives name up there, a CTV name up there, a Larry name up there, a Miss Miko name up there, a Miss Andrea Garrison name up there. Bitch, you hoes know that you are nothing without us. And I don't know what us gonna do about it, bitch, but I will be there at 12 a.m. tomorrow, girl, to let you hoes know that I'm coming for what's mine, bitch. I'm coming for what's mine, bitch. So you can either willfully hand it over, girl. Just go ahead. Y'all can hand your passwords over to me, bitch, because those are really my channels. Those are my channels. Those are my views. Those are my views. They're not there for you, Oompa Loompa. They're there for me, okay? And you either gonna give it or it's gonna be taken, bitch. So I will be there on this YouTube. And you bitch, and you all can pass that around to every motherfucking content creator who you know got my shit up in their shit. I'm coming for my shit tomorrow, bitch. The Fed's gonna be pulling up, ho.
Don't put no feds out here, child, because they're gonna spin a narrative and say Jives got man. I'm so tired of these folks. Everything that come out these people's mouth is a lie. But at any rate, y'all, this is the reason why I've been quiet. Because y'all, if anybody who's been on my channel any amount of years, y'all know I can read for holy filth. I'm just tired. I am really tired. And this stuff right here, see, Conscious is good at reading. He can sit down and write this stuff out and just spit it out. Me personally, I don't have it. Listen here.
Child, I don't even need spit.
Oh, you don't? All right. Anyways, that's on PG-13. Anyways, but no, at the end of the day, at this point, this has went beyond what the scope of YouTube or media is supposed to be. This is all stupid. And see, to some degree, this is the stuff that affects people's livelihood. Because now you got these people out here that's calling people's employers, or employers are looking online and they see this type of mess. And to be honest with you, everything that they put out is nothing but lies. So if somebody looks us up, they see nothing but lies.
Still subscribe anyway, because we fine, bitch. That's the gag.
And still subscribe to my page. But that's okay, though. That's okay. Because, baby, at the end of the day, what you're mad is we're growing, and the channels, we're not even at 100,000. And 100,000, to be honest with y'all, is nothing. It's nothing but a plaque. It's nothing but a plaque. It don't guarantee you money. It's nothing but a number that you've earned. See, I would get on here and teach you about marketing and how to turn your subscribers into money. But see, I'm not finna what's the word? I'm not finna endorse you or teach you how to do it. Because this stuff is stupid. But I'm gonna show you. How about that? I'm gonna show you. I don't cuss nobody out, because my thing is this right here. I have people that are subscribed. I have a plethora and a big majority of my channel of people that don't like all that mess. I lost thousands of people subscribed to my page because I was entertaining garbage and foolishness. And every day I'm beefing with somebody because they beefing with me. And I missed a lot of people because I was engaging in stupid stuff. But that's all right, though. Jives is on his. Everybody else who on this line, we on ours. And baby, while we getting our money, and you sitting up here looking stupid and crazy because you got $100 YouTube check, that's fine.
Bitch.
That's fine. You gonna count your little $100. Man, I'm talking about
your neck and your what, bitch?
I'm talking about a bag. But see, that it's not even about that. It's about when you learn the game. you move in silence. And you don't, I ain't got time to tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm not going to tell you what's even being worked on right now. But just know you going to see it. And like Conscious said, if your channel is down tomorrow, then you already know why. Period.
Oh, bitch, I'm gonna give you till tomorrow, bitch. I'm coming tomorrow to make the announcements, bitch. You got 48 hours to figure out what you want to do. You got 48 hours to figure out what you're gonna do. I'm gonna be kind to you bitches and give you 48 hours to figure it out. Because I'm glad that you dumbass hoes were so premeditated and so goddamn impulsive and didn't think about the long-term effects of trying to come for a bitch like me by thinking that you would get the best of the bitch at the time because the bitch was watching you hoes line it up so that I can make you fall on your own sword. That's why I let you fucked out assholes talk all that shit and run all that shit for months, bitch, so that when Judgment Day came, bitch, I could just go down the line, bitch. Copyright, privacy violation, copyright, privacy violation, copyright, privacy violation, bitch.
Community strike, because everything that y'all have done, you have violated community rules. You have violated community guidelines. Threatening people online, that's a violation. Threatening to do bodily harm, that's against the law, and that's a community strike too.
Having my motherfucking pictures up there for you to jack your motherfucking baby dick off to, bitch, is a violation. And Kimberly with that wide ass wuss pussy, bitch. Whatever you do with them images in private, bitch, that's between you and the goddamn facility. They got your big Pablo-lard ass, Wolverine bad body built ass chained up in. But bitch, when I come tomorrow, bitch, you better figure out whether you want to be evicted. I just go ahead and hand me the deeds and the title because I'm coming for my channels. I'm coming for my channels, bitch. This is my shit, and I will be there to collect on the rent, bitch. I'm sorry. Go ahead, King girl. Go ahead, King. Be great, girl. Let's go ahead and talk your shit. Be great, bitch.
No, I'm not gonna cuss them out because again, at the end of the day, it don't even matter no more because I'm important to you. The fact that you sit out here and you keep mentioning my mother, the fact that this chick can sit out here and keep harassing my mother who is in an incarcerated facility right now, you keep emailing my mother, lets me know that you feel some type of way and you feel like you want to be involved. But let me tell you something, Kim. They have mental institutions for people just like you, ma'am. They won't put you in jail, but they'll put you in a padded room because they couldn't put you in a jail cell, ma'am. Because them big girls in jail cell. No.
That bitch into no jail cell.
No. Them girls in the jail cell, baby, they will have a time with you and you'll end up committing suicide because they'll pick on you until you kill yourself. So you better walk around, well, you better roll around here carefully because you wouldn't want to be in jail just like the Tiger King. You don't want to be in jail like that show that's on here on Netflix, Don't F with Kittens. See, y'all think that mess is cute online, but this stuff gets real serious. And for the simple fact that y'all can get online and threaten and harass and do all type of damnable things. Yes, I said damnable because I'm close to saying something else. Y'all can do damnable stuff to people. Baby, this is called federal. Now, you want to talk about the feds that pulled up to your house? What you're doing right now is federal. Now, I'm going to get with ConsciousTv and say it like this. Oh, God, I'm about to cuss. You got 48 hours. How about that? 48 hours. See, because by the time I get pissed, oh, baby, I'll go to whoever I need to go to. And since you want to talk about who all and did what in my family, yes, nigga. Since because you got on your live and told your people, Daryl Moore, that I don't do nothing for my mother. And you had a nigga say he gonna come to Florida to do something to me. Oh, baby. Don't let me unleash the real people who can do some things to you. See, because I don't have to get on here and I don't have to get online and say nothing. I ain't got to say nothing. That's what y'all fail to realize. Y'all talk this mess. You talk this mess and you don't back up nothing. This the reason why I ain't said nothing, because y'all talk this game right here and you're not going to bust a grape. You're not going to come to Florida and do nothing to me. Y'all talk that mess about Miko and y'all not going to go to Chicago and do nothing. Y'all talk that mess about putting a bullet in Larry Reed's chest, but nigga, you ain't going to go and do nothing. Trust and believe me when I tell you that. Because you too scared to go to prison.
Don't be too scared to go to prison, bitch.
You don't want that booty hole busted wide open. That's why
that's what they want.
Y'all don't want to go to prison.
That's what he wants. He just want to volunteer it. He don't want it taken from him. That's why he's trying to stay free.
I'm so sick of these people. Y'all want to be internet gangsters. Y'all want to be internet gangsters. And you're not a gangster at all. Y'all want to talk about folks going to jail and, oh, I got a gun. You're so willing to wave a gun around on the camera.
Use it, bitch. Use it, bitch. Use it.
Is a
Use it.
Which again is a
use it.
Threat. And
use it. Use it.
And for the fact
use it.
You have documentation of you making threats over the internet, which is considered over the internet and considered federal, you can go to jail and get time. So why don't you take this time that you have and talk about what's really going on? Why don't you talk about George Floyd? Talk about George Floyd, a black man who just got killed yesterday for some stupid behind cops. Oh, but that ain't gonna get you content. But that's okay. The content that you're spewing out right now gonna get you some time. Oh yes, God, it's gonna get you some time. So fool with whoever you want to fool with. I promise you this right here, you little snitch. You send somebody my way. I promise you, it won't just be the feds that show up at your house. Praise God. Anyways, you can conclude.
Send somebody, bitch, so I can show you how to send them back your way, bitch. Cause you ain't gonna receive them the way you sent them, bitch. Send them, girl. I'm sick of these pussy, snake, rat ass, fed ass, police ass, punk ass, secretly a bulldagger, trans man in a body ass, toe up ass.
I want you to thread me one more time.
Ass.
Okay. I want you to stand me one more. I want you to thread me one more time. Thread me one more time. Have somebody in these comments making some more threats at me. You're going to have more than the feds at your house. And I promise you that, because I'm tired now. I'm tired. This is stupid.
Use it, bitch.
I'm done now. You really want to run to the police? That's okay. I'm going to give you a reason to run to the police.
Use it, bitch. Take this as a soundbite, fupa, and use it, bitch. You waved it. You pointed it. You acknowledged it. Now I'm begging, pleading, asking you to use it, bitch. Use
you want
it.
To weaponize your channel, and you want to tell people that I don't care about my mom and that I sent my mother to jail, and you got niggas in the comments talking about they want to F me up. Oh, nigga, if somebody comes to my house, does something to me or mine, it's gonna be your butt. It's gonna be a wrap. I don't care. You're gonna be sitting there with the Tiger King. You and the Tiger King gonna be smashing. You, Armscript, and Marcellus, and whoever else, the rest of them niggas that be on your platform. Send some. Send some threats. Send some threats. I want to get a sound bite. I want to see a video of you making an innuendo, a shot, a threat, or anything towards me.
Russell Avenue, send it, bitch. Send it. Use it.
I'm with it. I'm tired of people talking about they finna come get me, and y'all sitting up here on this internet. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all talking about you got on your platform talking about you finna put me in jail because I put my mother in jail. Are you serious? Are you serious? Nigga, you turned state. Are you freaking serious? You a snitch. Documented snitch. I don't play them snitch games. That's not what we do. I
A
ain't
rat,
living near
a
from the
rat
streets. I'm from the
nigga.
church. And see, the church play a little different than the streets do. See, the church play a little my other sister on here, Tiffany, the church play a whole lot different than the streets do. And we don't take kindly to snitches.
Because we know what they get. Stitches. Fupa know all about them stitches though, because they had to pull at least 700 goddamn pounds of fucking fat back out that bitch. So the bitch all stitched the fuck up, girl. There's almost no feathers left in the goddamn pillow. The bitch body is in the sunken place. If you notice, the hoes who are the most pressed over a bitch's beauty are the bitches who have zero amount of it. As you can see, the bitches who have the least amount of sex happen to be concerned about what the hell people out here biting and bopping and doing, girl. What you selling, what you doing, how you using your pussy, bitch, what's going on, how it look, how it smell, girl, how big is it, girl, what price you put on it, bitch? Are you okay? Are you okay? Because I know you ain't seen your fucking pussy, bitch, in about 25 years. I know you gotta hold your motherfucking stomach up like a goddamn trunk of a car, girl. I know you ain't seen that thing, bitch. Your private part has been truly private to you, girl. It's your private part too, bitch.
It's okay. We've given them.
You hoes are disgusting and deplorable and despicable. You're perverse, bitch. You're perverse.
This lets you know. This lets you know that we're always on their mind.
Oh, I know.
You got two.
That's why our name staying light.
You got two fine niggas online. And baby, let me tell you something. I got a lip video that's on my OnlyFans. And first of all, I ain't got them type of videos over here. But I got a lip video over there. Do you not know that these niggas go and subscribe to my OnlyFans so they can bust? Do you not know that they take our pictures so they can go bust?
Oh, I know, girl. Tell all the kids last year when we was running it down, bitch. Tell them about all the niggas that was hitting you up, nigga, wanting threesomes and foursomes with the king and the conscious, bitch.
All the time.
About all the niggas, bitch. But this why they mad. See, I gotta find it that can get up here and wanna claim me, wanna be in strife with me, bitch. I ain't seen their bitch who done took a look at y'all body naked, bitch, who been willing to come up here and admit it, girl, because they still got them traumatized from looking at an unidentified as object, bitch. See, I know for a fact, bitch. See, I done ran interviews, ho, but it has yet to be a lover of any of you hoes who have stepped up, bitch, because that's gonna shame the devil, bitch. Who actually wants to admit that they seen any of you grizzly bitches butt ass naked? Who the hell want to get up here, bitch, and claim that they been in a salacious love affair with you hoes, bitch?
Pull my pictures up now. Don't act up now, cause I can show y'all something. I can show you why they mad. Baby, because when you look like this, and this is me being cocky, I'm sorry, but when you look like this, baby, you have a reason why. When you look like the squirrel smurf, the seal, the hippopotamus of the arm, and the food pot, you got a reason to be mad. You got two young niggas that are smart and that are attractive and that can command attention. You'll do your best. That's okay, though. That's okay.
They know what it is. Like, they the biggest fans, girl. They the biggest fans. And they gonna be fans without posters tomorrow, bitch. Because when I come through at 12 motherfucking p.m., bitch, loud, live, and in motherfucking color to make it clear as day, bitch, that I'm coming for the posters, bitch. I'm coming to rip my posters off your walls, bitch. And if they still up there, because I'm gonna give you fuck assholes 48 hours to get your shit together, bitch. And I guarantee you, bitch, we gonna see ya. We gonna see your goddamn YouTube apocalypse happen, bitch. The way that channel's gonna fall, the way the domino effect is gonna roll out. It's gonna be a YouTube apocalypse, bitch, and ConsciousTv gonna be directly responsible for it. See, I study the art of war, you dumbass motherfuckers. When you all when Fupa and that camp started all this shit, and I saw all the shit. Oh girl, yeah, girl, just use a little piece of my video. Yeah, girl, go ahead and do that, bitch. Oh yeah, girl, just go ahead and not use it. Don't use my picture in a thumbnail, bitch. Use it, put it integrated into the video, bitch. That's what I want you to do, bitch. And then I'm gonna sit here and chill, girl, and I'm gonna let y'all go on and on and on and on, girl. So then I come to rodeo and rile it up, bitch. When I come to gather the hens, bitch.
Let them gather.
When I come to gather the girls, girl. Now you hold 100, 200, 300 videos in, bitch, with my likeness, Larry's likeness, Andrea's likeness, King's likeness, bitch. Now, once again, I can't speak for them, bitch. I can't tell you what they gonna do about their likeness, bitch. But I'm just letting you know, bitch. I'm coming for mine tomorrow, bitch. I'm letting you know, and I'm gonna make the official announcement, bitch. The State of the Union, bitch. I'm gonna address the nation tomorrow, bitch, and let you know. If I see me in your thumbnail, bitch, if I see my likeness in your video, bitch, I'm gonna assume that this is my house, bitch, and I'm gonna come walking right through it, bitch, kick my feet up, bitch, and take ownership of the place, bitch. This is mine. It's all mine. So thank you, you dumbass cock blowers. Thank you. You dumbass deep throaters. Thank you. Thank you. You nasty ass masturbators. Thank you. Can I say that I'm proud of you, King?
Thank you, boo.
Oh, wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute, bitch. Let me turn my Bluetooth on, bitch, and Bluetooth these images into my goddamn phone, ho. Put that shit back up there. Lord have mercy, if I but see, that's why they mad. That's why I'm proud of you. I am fucking proud of you. You have shown so much class and poise and really just turned the other goddamn cheek, refocused on your shit, and went and been great. And it showed most strength, honestly, for you to actually show restraint instead of fighting with these cowards, instead of fighting with these punk ass bitches, instead of fighting with these hoes who would benefit more from you fighting with them than they ever would of you fighting with their ass. Like, they benefit from that. You don't. And a lot of people who not content creators don't understand how much inner strength how much God it takes to actually sit still and let hoes get away with anything for any amount of time, because I used to be a bitch who ain't take no shit. The minute that a bitch wanted to start a bitch, I was there to finish it, point blank and period, bitch. I ain't even give your video time to stop rendering, bitch, before my shit was already up there, chewing off into your ass. Now, I done found more God in me. So it does take me a little bit more time to get back around the mountain because I let my good be good. But see, my good, I come down off my good now. I'm back in my resting place. I'm rested and I'm ready and I'm here to reclaim my time and my property and my channels. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm going to do. And I just wanted these hoes to know that I don't give a fuck what you see me posting, bitch, in our community tab, bitch. I don't give a fuck how Christ-like, how biblical, how new age, how witchery, how motherfucking peace and harmony and roses and flowers and butterflies and ladybugs. My commentary be, bitch, if you swung on me, ho, just know when I do put the book down, bitch, I'm elbowing the fuck out of your ass. I am coming back for your ass, bitch. I ain't coming on your time to whip your ass. I'm coming on my time, bitch. Because it's my debt. It's my gift to you, bitch. It's my gift to you, bitch. You swung, okay, girl, cool. I still got my wig intact. So, girl, I ain't worried about you, bitch. But when it's time to transition out this one, bitch, in the transition phase from one unit to the next, bitch, that's when this elbow gonna come for the crack of your ass, bitch. Don't ever get it fucked up and think that, bitch, I am so holy. I am so holier than thou, bitch. I'm so intellectual, so articulate. I'm so at peace. I'm so whatever, girl, that I'm not going to come back around. I'm coming back for you, bitch. Wait on it. Wait on it like Friday the 13th waits on Jason, bitch. Wait on it like Elm Street waits on Freddy, bitch. Wait on it. Wait on it, bitch.
Wait on it. Wait on it. Wait on it.
I love you. And I am so glad that we got to restore and reconnect in our friendship because you mean a lot to me, Jives.
You mean a lot to me too.
You have always meant a lot to me. And for a minute there, it looked like this shit. It looked like Titanic went under. It
was
really
a little
fucking.
shaky. It was a little shaky. It was a little shaky.
It got a little shaky. But like I told you earlier, what was lost in the beginning is what we reclaimed in the end. So at the end of the day, I thought it was important for me and Larry to get up there with Andrea, and it was important for me and you and Larry to get up there, and me and you to do this here, to just let them know, to let any other trolls know, even going ahead, girl. Any of y'all who want to follow in Fupa's footsteps and all that, girl, them steps won't be there much longer, but any of you who do want to follow, girl, find the purpose, because it's a shame when you commit this much of your time and your energy to destroying shit just for people to stand stronger together. Just for people to have everything that they had and then some more, girl, after you done dedicated all your time and your energy to trying to make a bitch suffer. And all that bitch did was pay you complete motherfucking dust and maintain everything that they had and be given more in the process of all that. It must really be something to just look at the fact that Jives and Conscious are back cool, and Jives and Larry are back cool, and Andrea and Larry are back cool, and everybody is supporting each other, and everybody is fine, and everybody is in their own lane, and everybody gets to choose when to fight with y'all because y'all got irrelevant, bitch. That we get to choose, bitch. I get to say I'm a fight with these hoes November the 15th, bitch, 2021, bitch, because that's how irrelevant you bitches are. That you can't even make me move, even when y'all doing the most. I mean, and this is how I know that y'all don't got no pride and y'all don't have no self-respect. Because y'all don't mind being embarrassed. Y'all don't mind being
like that
embarrassing.
Time, she was in my math class.
But you don't turn that damn raw digger ass 1981 ass. What the hell was that?
Sorry.
Okay. Nonetheless, I'm happy we could entertain the folks. I hope this live was informative. Hold on, bitch. Oh, I know I don't see the URL I think I'm looking at. I know I don't see what I think I'm looking at.
I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm looking at www. But I know it don't say what I think it say, bitch.
Oh,
clearly my screen is blurry.
Ain't nothing on mine that ain't. I'm telling you, I ain't got none of that stuff on there. No, ma'am.
Well, I'm gonna have to be the judge of that.
That's fine.
Oh my God! Is this what y'all? Did y'all know y'all daddy been up to all this?
Now listen here. When the people want to see you, listen here. I am a model, like a legit model. I have a tear sheet. Tear sheet.
Oh, this what you call it? A tear sheet?
Oh no! Now, oh, you want to see the model pictures? You want to see the model?
I want to see it all.
You want to see the model pictures?
I want to see it all.
Let me see. Here go one. Right there. That's a model picture. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh my God. Y'all better CashApp this damn man. Oh my God.
That's a model picture right there. Legit. Legit model. Like legit model. Paid model.
My goodness.
Wait a minute. Here's one of my reels. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Real girl, like what you real horny? Girl. This man soaking in a juicy ass bathtub full of good fresh collards, girl. Ready for the tasting, bitch.
Real model, you hear me? Real. You know they like, you know they like these old, they like these old juicy lips, you know.
Nigga.
What?
Nigga.
Put it up, so I'm gonna put it up. Okay. Yeah, I just had to let the people know.
Oh, bitch, send me the link. I got things to go do. I now have something that I need to go do, but I'm gonna need that link first so I can go do. Oh my God. I think baby daddy just reclaimed his title in the bedroom, y'all. This baby daddy.
Oh yeah, somebody said my stomach was airbrushed. Baby, hold on, let me. I can't even do it right now.
Don't even leave the fuck alone because all that ain't for them. Okay, that's for me. Okay. Now,
but see, Davion, when you actually have content, see, I have modeling pictures and things. I have content. When you don't have content, you have nothing else better to do. And that's what people fail to realize.
Right? Because look, I say there's a difference between being a content creator and a content provider. Okay, we are content creators. We create the substance. Okay, we create the media. We create it from scratch. There are other people who use other people's content as content. So all you're doing is simply providing content, a creator of content. But that's why they be mad.
They don't talk about this. I want y'all to talk about this. Talk about this tomorrow, because I know y'all watch.
You know they will, child. You're gonna be the only. You're gonna be the only fans escort now, girl. You know what to do. You out here selling cakes, baby.
That's okay. How about this? You gonna pay for it?
We ain't talking carrots. There they are, crocker, bitch. Oh my God! Wow. You see what happens when you keep a nigga on live long enough and he start exposing his damn self? I didn't even know you was over here carrying on like this.
Listen, see, Davion, this is the thing. I've been sitting back too long arguing with niggas when I got everything that I need to even create an avenue or a vein of wealth for myself. And people seem to forget and realize that when you have done the work that I've done, babe, I don't have to ask y'all for no questions. And this is why y'all don't see me on live. I'm too busy in photo shoots. I have to do commercials, videos. I got all kinds of stuff. And baby, I don't do porn. Oh no, ma'am. I just give you something nice and delectable and delicious to look at.
But that's all the porn we need, honey. That is the porn. That is the porn.
That's fine.
I need to get a cartoon up. I got a road trip I need to take.
Oh, child, and they gonna make all type of content now.
Father God, I need to come over here more often. I ain't knew all this was going on Jive Nation.
People come out the bushes. Wait a minute, did the people come out the bushes?
I ain't know all this was going on out here. I ain't know Jive Nation was getting it crunk like this.
No, just King Jives is getting it crunk like this.
Oh my God! I got to go.
Y'all gonna subscribe. We're gonna give y'all more stuff to look at.
Oh my God! I'm about to go check out this website, child. Oh my God!
So listen.
Well, thank you for having me.
Say what?
I said thank you for having me.
Listen, this has been good, y'all. Like real talk. And this is what, when you are able to make content and you're able to do something, and this is not even about making YouTube money, but see, this is about something and actually having content that can help people outside of just a beef sector or any sector. Who wants to listen to your stuff? That's the real question.
Correct.
Like, what are you saying to the people? If you ain't got nothing to say, don't nobody want to listen. If all you got is beef, that's all you're going to attract. It's beef people. I'm not attracting beef people. When I did that live about Greg Kusek and his family, that was content. I talked about both sides of the situation. And even though the Russian family was upset with me because I did both sides, I did the truth. And it was content. White people, black folks, brown, everybody was looking at it. It's content. I'm not in competition. Let me say this one more time, and I'm going to make this very plain to you all. I am not in content. I am not in competition. I am not in competition with nobody. I am my own competition. Let me make that plain. I am my own competition. I can be my worst enemy. Anyways, Davia, I love you so much. You know I do. You know I do. And I'm so happy that, and this is not for show. This is real talk. Because this ain't about fake stuff. I'm so glad we had the opportunity to make amends and make up and be cool again, because this ain't, we were never like this.
Never.
We were never like this.
Never.
Wait a minute, why you sound like that?
Because if you wanted me to stay neutral, all you had to do was send me the link. If you needed me to stay unbiased, all you had to do was send the link. Oh my God. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. You know how the fuck I feel. Can I go so I can go look at some things online?
Yes, I love you. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
I love you. Bye.
Bye. Oh. All right, Jive Nation, Drive Nation, Jive Nation. I love you guys so much. Thank you all for being on. Thank you all for being on today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess Conscious is about to go be nasty. But anyways, this is what? Okay. Listen, let me say this before I get off so I can make this plain, because I know somebody's going to try to spin this narrative, but I don't care. Jives have not, now nor have I ever done porn. I am a certified model. I do have tear sheets, okay? And this is what I do post. I post my exercise videos, my gym videos, and everything like that. I would love it if all the people who love to see me go and support my content. And as I am doing new stuff, I'm going to be posting it. Just as well as I am church, I am also a businessman. I'm gonna make that very clear. I am a businessman that loves God, and I work. So when you do not see me on, it's because I'm working. Anyways, my people, y'all know what I do. I love y'all, and we will talk soon.